Hey, everybody, we are live at Pace Studios right now with the Bright Light Social Hour. Guys, thank you very much for being here. We appreciate it.
Our pleasure.
Thanks.
Yeah, dude. So Jude, Volume 1 is out in the world right now. It exists. We're going to hear 3 songs from it today. Can you tell us what's coming up first?
I think we're going to do 4, dog.
Yeah, 4 songs from Jude, Volume 1.
Yeah, first we'll start with Give to Me Words, which is the first track off the new record. It's sort of like a prayer to the end of times, that I hope that maybe these words and this music finds its way to somebody who might need to hear it. So, Give to Me Words.
1, 2.
All right, thank you guys. It sounds great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Compared to what's happening here today, right now at the studio, the stripped down setup, what do people see when they go and check you out at, for instance, Bowery Ballroom tonight? Because that's happening. Bowery Ballroom's tonight. Yeah. Johnny Brenda's in Philly is tomorrow. What does the full stage setup look like?
There'll be a lot more bass and a lot more drums, many more synthesizers. A lot more effects on Kurt's guitar. It's just everything blown out. Joe,
lights, sound.
Yeah, Joe's got this amazing light setup that he's spent the last several months building. That we'll be having going live. It's like a projection with LED strips, running a lot of like animations that Joe's designed. So it'll be a full-on production.
Nice.
This is the first time we've ever tried this, like stripped down these songs today. It's the first time we've ever done this.
How are you enjoying it? It sounds great from where I'm sitting.
It's cool. It's cool. We've always refused to do this. Every time we've tried to do acoustic songs in the past, the bass and the drums and stuff are just such a foundational part of it. When you take that away, the songs just felt like they didn't have anything left. I mean, not much left. So, but these new songs lend themselves to it. We've just found out today. So, maybe we're becoming more substantive songwriters or something. But it works.
Well, dude, I'm enjoying what you're doing right now, and New York is going to enjoy the full-on setup, and that's always nice when bands put a whole lot of extra effort that you didn't have to put in to build all those LED strips and do all that stuff. It's just, I mean, it's in service to your fans, and it's a respectful, awesome thing for bands to do that, because you don't have to. You'd sell just as many tickets if you didn't.
It makes it way more fun for us too. It's,
yeah.
It's not purely selfless.
So we're giving away 2 tickets to your show. If you go over to Pace Magazine's Instagram, we've got all the entry instructions are there. So enter at Pace Instagram and go get 2 free tickets to tonight's show.
Andale.
Yeah. Man, can you tell us what you're going to do second off of Jude Volume 1?
Yeah, we're going to do, this one is the first single. It's called Lie to Me. Yeah, let's go for it.
Thank you. Can we talk a little bit about the inspiration behind Jude Volume 1? And there is a Volume 2, which is later this year or early next year, maybe?
Yeah,
it's
I don't know.
unspecified.
We'll see. We're not sure. I'm going to guess, turn of the decade,
Yeah.
something like
Oh
that.
wow,
but-
it is that.
Yeah, soon. It's almost done. Putting
So
some
is-
finishing touches on.
Yeah. But all in the can, but needing to be mixed and finished now.
I think we're gonna add a track, so
Yeah.
almost all in the can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys went through as a band something that it sucks that anybody has to go through is just a bad deal. And can you talk a little bit about how that has transformed or been dealt with maybe through
Yeah.
the creation of this album, this dual volumed album?
For sure. So, like in a super quick nutshell, my brother, who was our band's manager for like over 4 years, came down with a very sudden case of bipolar 1 disorder, very extreme. So, swinging from like totally delusional mania to really just the most searing depression you ever saw. And he took his own life just around the time we put out our last album in 2015. So, that kind of really ripped the rug out from under us as we were just starting to tour on that album, and kind of, really threw us all off, and of course has really colored all of the music that we've written ever since. So Jude Volume 1 and Jude Volume 2 are kind of, a result of all this music that we've written since. And Volume 1 is sort of like the chaos of it all, like trying to make sense of this thing that you just really can't wrap your head around, and a person that is just like such a core part of our group and like a guiding light for us, and just my brother, best friend, like just not being there every day, and wrapping your head around that. So some of the songs are really deal with it directly. Some are kind of more like how that's colored our relationships and how we've found ways to move on, but it's sort of in the background of everything.
Cool. Well, thanks for sharing it with us today.
Yeah.
We appreciate it very much. Can you tell us what's coming up third off of Jude Volume 1?
Yeah, so this one actually is one of the ones that I wrote. This one actually the day after he passed. It's called My Boy, just about wrapping your head around someone that you're with day in, day out, just not being there anymore. Ready? Trying not to hide from waves of understanding that it's true, that it's real, that if I pick up the phone, I can't reach you anymore. If I walk into your room, I can't look into your eyes, slide under the covers and hold you tight. Image, the last image, well, I have the power to shape it, 'cause it comes to mind 100 times a day. But if I pick up the phone, I can't reach you anymore. If I walk into your room, I can't look into your eyes, slide under the covers and hold you tight.
Thank you. Can we talk about the production process of the album itself? It was underway for a while, right? And it was at a iconic. I mean, Sunset Sounds is one of those bucket list studios for any band. Can we talk a little bit about what that process was like?
Yeah, this was like the most fun thing we've done together as a band. We like got to spend 2 months in the winter of 2016 out in Los Angeles. One of our favorite producers, Chris Cody, at Sunset Sound. So every day you'd walk in with like a microphone that was on Exile on Main Street, or Prince used on Purple Rain, or there's like a basketball hoop in the courtyard where like Prince and Stevie Nicks used to like shoot hoops together.
Prince
and,
had
like,
it
talk
installed.
about relationships and stuff. So it's just like this dreamlike experience, and we got to work with someone that we like really respect and love, and had a really awesome time doing it.
Yeah, Chris Cody is incredible. He's like done. He did like all the Beach House records minus the recent one, and worked with The Kills and Porches, TV on the Radio. Yeah, he's just incredible, dude.
Nice.
He mixed Space is Still the Place, our last record, so we loved working with him. So it was awesome to have the opportunity to have him do the whole record, from the beginning.
Nice, cool. Well, dude, I'm glad that happened. I mean, personally, professionally, everything. That's awesome that you guys had the opportunity to work with him and in that space.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell us what you're going to do last off of Jude Volume 1?
A little bit of a sunnier thing to end with, but the song's called Darling You, and it's kind of a post-apocalyptic love song.
F sharp minor G.
F sharp minor.
G. Cool. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Gotta leave this heat island to a little plot in the hills. Patio draped in serape. First cool day in a year. Drinking up the time and thinking, whatever happened to utopian dreams? Without you, I'd feel so lonely. On a rock consumed in steam, it's time for moving on. Too high, ground we're on. I need you, darling, I need you. Darling, you, I need you.
All right, guys. Thanks again for coming and doing this. We appreciate it very much. And have a great show at Bowery Ballroom tonight. Great show at Johnny Brenda's tomorrow. There's a ton of dates, and it's like almost every day in May.
Oh, yeah.
There is a show. It's all up at the brightlightsocialhour.com. And best of luck on Jude Volume 1. And we'll stay
Thank you.
tuned for when Volume 2 is released. Guys, thanks for doing this.
Cheers.
you.
Thank y'all so much. Peace.